Salvete discipuli. This is an explanation video for the second sentence in our pod, which is ad ingentem urbem venimus, ne ab aceribus hostibus caparemur. So first, as usual, I'm looking for verbs in this sentence, and I find two of them. I have one here with venimus, and I have one here with caparemur. So now I'm deciding which of these verbs is a subjunctive verb. Now if I look at venimus, I notice this I as a middle vowel. That can't be subjunctive. We have no subjunctives that just use the plain I as a middle vowel. But if I look at caparemur, I have this E-R-E in the middle here, and that E-R-E, that capare there looks like a second principal part, and so this is indeed subjunctive. So I'm going to parse that. That is first person plural, imperfect, passive subjunctive. First person plural, imperfect, passive subjunctive of capio, capere. Now a note on venimus here, since we have caparemur down here inside our subjunctive clause, and that's imperfect, venimus here has to be perfect tense. So it's first person plural, perfect, active, indicative of venio, venire. Next, I'm going to be parsing everything else in my sentence. So I look at ad ingentem urbem, and I see that that is accusative, not a direct object here, but the object of the preposition ad. So I'm going to kind of bracket that off. Then I also see that I have ab aceribus hostibus, and that is ablative, and also the object of our preposition ob here. So we have ad and ob in this sentence. Next, all we have left is this ne here right in the middle. Now, I see this ne in the middle of my sentence, and I should immediately know that this is not a result clause, this is a purpose clause. There are two ways I can tell that. One, result clauses do not use ne, ever. They do not use ne, ever. So this cannot be a result clause for that reason. It has to be purpose. Second, I have no tantus, tom, ita, or seek in my main clause. So that's another reason why it has to be a purpose clause. So, time to translate. We're going to start with our first clause, our main clause here, ad ingentem urbem venimus. So I'm going to start with my verb, which has my subject included. So, we came. There's venimus. We came ad ingentem urbem to the huge city. We came to the huge city. Now I'm going to move into my purpose clause. So that, caparemur, we might not, from our ne, we might not be captured. We came into the huge city so that we might not be captured. Ab aceribus hostibus, that's an ablative of agent there, by the harsh or the severe enemies. Altogether, we came to the huge city so that we might not be captured by the harsh enemies. That's our complete sentence. If you still have some questions on that, feel free to shoot me a message or join my office hours to ask me.